Good morning, Paul. Thank you for accepting the invite from IChemE. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us this morning.
Thank you very much.
How would you describe the role that you are currently doing?
My current role is the Manager of Engineering in the London office of Bechtel, Oil, Gas and Chemical. Bechtel is a major company, major EPC company in the world. It is run and managed by a fifth generation of the Bechtel family, so it's a privately owned company, and we do work in many offices and many locations around the world. Within the UK there are two offices. One is for infrastructure and the other is for oil and gas, and that is where we are speaking from today. My position within the oil and gas group is to oversee projects in terms of senior engineering leadership, and also to manage the departments in terms of project quality and staffing.
Could you give us a summary of the highlights of your career?
Yes, I'll be happy to do that. My career is currently spanning 35 years. I hopefully still have some more time in my career to do more new interesting things. But about 35 years ago, I was a graduate mechanical engineer from Nottingham University in the UK, and I came to Bechtel really to work in the process engineering area. And over the first kind of 10 years, I spent doing a variety of different jobs within the process group, and took a variety of foreign assignments during that period as well, which was very interesting and challenging, meeting new people and working in different places. By about the early 90s, I had got a position of seniority, and I was leading work in this office, EPC work. And then I got an opportunity to actually go from here to work in Saudi Arabia. It was a very significant opportunity for me. I would say a career high. I'm not sure if my wife would agree with that, but I took her and the family to Saudi Arabia. We spent about 4 years there. I think it was interesting, a new location, a new area, and I had the opportunity to spend that with my family, and as they were growing up, we were growing too. Subsequent to that, I came back to the UK and worked on other projects in senior positions, and quite recently I finished working on a polyolefins project which started in Europe and went through Seoul in terms of the EPC contract, and finally at the construction site in the Middle East. From there I came here, and I've been in this position for about 2 years.
So what is next for Paul Hayes?
What is next for Paul Hayes? Perhaps more of the same, but when I return to this country after being away for a while, I see that things have changed. Demographic has changed, the people that are coming into the company have changed, which means that I must change. There's a lot of focus on bringing new people into the company, a lot of focus on developing apprenticeships as well. And I see that in the time that I'm still working here, I need to have more focus in that developing area, in whatever function I'm in, and bringing new people into the organisation to sustain it.
In your experience, is gender equality important in engineering and for businesses in general?
Well, I think gender equality is something in society, and business is just an extension of that. I guess in society it's about 50-50 male and female, yet in the business that we're in, it's generally far from that. I think coming out of universities and graduating from universities, it's about 20% of the graduates who are female coming into sort of technical profession, and of course that is a challenge. I think our job is to maintain the challenge, and to maintain the interest. Within this organisation, there's no barrier to success through being female or being non-UK. We work all over the world, we work in different places, and there are no barriers apart from performance as a barrier in terms of being successful in this company. So gender equality is important, it exists, we need to recognize it, but we should ensure that it's not a barrier.
Thank you. How do you see as the major obstacles or challenges to achieving gender equality in engineering, in general in engineering, chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, civil?
I think the biggest challenge is to get people interested at the grassroots level. Obviously we can only exploit what is available to us in the marketplace. We can only take as much as we can from graduates from a technical background that are actually there. So we need to increase interest in females going to universities to pursue technical subjects and to gain expertise and interest in that. And they need to know that coming into an organisation like ours, there's every opportunity to work hard on challenging projects, major projects, to go to those projects and to travel, and to work with all kinds of organisations in a diverse atmosphere.
I understand that Bechtel has put this group together that is called Women of Bechtel, and I understand the objective of this group is to help in achieving this gender equality and also contribute to the society and to engineering from our perspective.
Yes, indeed. We've had this group in the company for many years now, and it gives the kind of focus to some of these subjects that we've been speaking about today. It is a good group, and it's not only women, but also men are part of that because they have a part to play within that group also. One of the key things that has happened here in London is the relationship that we've had with local schools through the Women of Bechtel's work, and we have a good relationship with a local girls' grammar school who have come here and spent time with us, getting an appreciation and an understanding of what it is that we do, what opportunities there are, what ladies do within that organisation, and the significant part that they play, not only in a technical area but also other areas. And the intention is to foster an interest at a kind of the grassroots level that we've been talking about, such that they would see this technical path as something that they would be interested in and follow. And we would hope that the more of that we do, the more that we develop an interest at that grassroots level to bring more females into this kind of industry that we have.
This is very encouraging, this is inspiring. Thank you. How to ensure that your staff has life-work balance?
Always a challenge, another challenge. One of the big things about work-life balance is that staff see that their senior leadership not only support it, but also display that as well. We work in an industry that is very demanding, requires a lot of time to be spent in the office, a lot of deadlines, a lot of demands to travel at short notice to places. And this needs to be recognized as really part of the business that we do. But it's important that the time taken away, the time spent with family is also supporting the fact that we can work so hard when we're actually here. We have a number of different flexible arrangements that we have in the office, and we try as best we can to kind of encourage that and promote that. We also promote the fact that some of our senior leaders do take time away such that up-and-coming leaders can substitute for them and get the experience in that senior position. And I think we need to continue that and maintain it. But it again is another challenge for us all.
And I understand you just said also have a lot into that work and life balance because you have four children, yes?
I do have 4 children, so when I mentioned the first assignment in Saudi Arabia, that was an opportunity that I had the work and life balance just right because I had the challenging work and the opportunity to bring my family and spend time with them. It's equally significant now. They're a little bit older now, but obviously I try to the greatest amount to give them the time that they need and to give myself the rest that I need to strike the perfect balance for what I'm working with.
Well, thank you very much. In the name of the IChemE Diversity and Inclusion Group, thank you so much for spending this time and giving us this insight into your thoughts.
Okay, thank you very much, Angela. Thank you for your questions. I enjoyed it.